Let's talk about skill. We all have varying amounts of skill in something. Maybe some of us are excellent cooks, some of us are amazing craftsmen or engineers, able to make fantastic feats of human ingenuity. Maybe some of you just know more gamer words than the others. The point is, we all have skills in something, and at some point we might get good enough that we want to prove that skill to other people in some way or another. Video games have many different ways of skill expression. Ranks, emblems, skins, and jam slam dunking on everyone that's in the lobby. But at some point there'll come a time where stomping on the gremlins that play in ranked with your level 1000 Ryu and your warlord rank won't be enough, and you'll need something more. Thankfully, the FGC got you covered. Tournaments have been cited as the lifeblood that keeps the FGC alive, and now that the world is finally recovering from the event that shall not be named, tournaments are finally started to come back in physical spaces for you to enjoy, hopefully permanently. So, how do tournaments work? Everyone is put into a big bracket and given a seed. Your seed is basically your predicted place. So first seed is predicted to come first, second seed is predicted to come second, so on and so forth. The bracket is then made based on everyone's seed. So the first seed will fight the bottom seed at the top of the bracket, and the second seed will fight the second bottom seed at the bottom of the bracket. So on and so forth, alternating until the entire bracket is filled. This is done so that the people who are likely going to win don't knock each other out of the bracket early on, because that wouldn't be really fair now, would it? Though, if you're a bottom seed, I know how bad it feels to fight a good player near the start. That shit sucks, dude. But don't fret! Most fighting game tournaments run the double elimination method, meaning that when you lose, you go down into the loser's bracket with everyone else who has lost. If you lose again, you're out of the entire tournament, so don't lose. I think the best advice here over on the Gecko channel. Everyone plays until the tournament is over. The winner takes home the prize, and then, congrats, the tournament is over, you can go home. So what exactly is the benefit of going to a tournament, yeah? Why do this? Why is this the next level? I don't get it. Oh, you sweet, dumb, innocent child. There's many reasons, but I'm not done explaining yet, so get back in your seat. Tournaments have different sizes and thus can be divided into different ranks. To begin with, you've got your locals. Locals are generally small tournaments designed to just have people from your town or city play in them. Locals are a good way to meet people and should be seen as more of a dojo than a massive tournament, as they're mostly revolved around people playing casual matches and learning from each other. This is your cue to start going to your locals. Seriously, do it. The people who run them put a lot of time and effort into these events, and they deserve to have their efforts rewarded. Running an event is hard even at the best of times, so the best thing you can do is show up, be nice, enjoy your games, and maybe buy a tea or a drink if they've done an excellent job. Your local is literally your scene. You gotta help keep it alive. I got more to say about these, so put a pin in them. Next, we got regionals. These are tournaments that are aimed at people in a larger geographical region. This could be a part of the country or maybe the entire country, and is generally something that people will travel for. Because of the larger scale of these tournaments, the tournament organizers might have to add things called pools. A pool is basically a mini tournament, the winners of which go to the main tournament. This could be 2 specific people, 1 in losers and 1 in winners, or 4 people, 2 in winners and 2 in losers, or like 3 somehow. With more people comes more of other things. More setups for people to play, more games in the same venue, and most importantly to you top players, money! Locals generally do have a prize pot, but it's not the biggest. With regionals, you get to have an actual big, for the FGC, prize pot due to more people paying into the tournament, and with more money, you get better players, so the skill ceiling is much higher. However, we're not at the peak yet. We gotta crank that difficulty to nightmare mode. You're the best in Texas? Okay, cool. How about the entirety of the United States? Okay, cool. How about the entire fucking world? Welcome to the biggest and best of the tournaments. There's a reason we call them majors. Majors are the big boy tournaments. They got the name recognition, the fat, for the FGC, prize pools, the ridiculously massive player pools, and competition from across the globe. People will literally travel from every part of the globe to play in these tournaments, so the competition is as tough as it's gonna get. You think you're hot shit? You think you've got what it takes? You think you're the best? Prove it, kid. Get your ass to a major. But there's more to majors than just playing. There's a whole spectating aspect, because like I said, this is the best of the best. This shit gets hyped, bro. Like, yeah, let's fucking go. There's also the most amount of games at these venues, and other things like booths for new games and vendors to buy nerd shit, along with community events, and just the chaos of having a bunch of community members in the same place at the same time. So there's a lot of different size tournaments, but why should I go to them when I can just keep dunking on people in ranked? What if I told you that you'll get better going to these tournaments than you ever will in ranked, and you'll have a better time? Ranked, at a certain point, doesn't mean shit. Oh, cool, you're Celestial? Yeah, so am I, and I do shit like this. It don't mean shit. If you go in a tournament, you'll see exactly how good you are. I've been in the Big Levo twice, and what did I get both times? 129th. We went 2-2 twice, baby. I'm telling you, I'm close. But this showed me that I'm not hot shit, and I need to sit down and I need to learn some matchups. I need to learn how to deal with May and the Dolphin spam. I need to learn how to adjust from tilt and keep it cool. I said tilt. I need to learn how to adjust from tilt and keep it cool. I need to learn how to cool my PC, because this room gets way too hot after a bit, and you'll learn all of this too. And with this, we can loop it back around to the locals, because there's a huge benefit that your locals have that the bigger tournaments don't. It's your local community. It's a lot easier to arrange sets and figure stuff out when you're all in the same geographical area, and you can just ask people what they're supposed to do, since the event shall not be named. I've been to one local event and everyone there was super friendly and we were able to help each other out. Remember when I was ranting about Ramlafall in the How to Get Better video that you should definitely watch, by the way? I learned most of that tech while finding a Ramlafall player at my local. Most people are there to learn and have fun. So if you have a problem figuring something out, you can just ask them what you should be doing, and if they're not an asshole, they're probably gonna help you. There's also something different about literally seeing the person that's better than you and knowing who you have to be better than. It's all good trying to beat Angie Fido Sniffer 69, but it just hits different when you finally beat Hugh the Soul Player. No, you're going to the Shadow Realm! Finally, tournaments allow you to find people at your skill level better than any matchmaking ever will, as when you're out of the bracket, unless you're like top 3, there's going to be at least one person dropping out of the bracket with you that'll be around your skill level, if the bracket was seeded correctly, of course. So you can just play a bunch of casual matches with them and improve together. Who knows, maybe you'll make a new training partner or a sworn enemy. Tournaments are cool, and I'm just excited to start going to them again. So I wanted to share that love with you guys. If you ever thought about going to them but are worried that you can't because you're not good enough, then just go. There's people at all skill level at these tournaments. Plus, if you keep going to your locals, you'll have something to work towards that isn't a shiny new rank. Hell, ranked becomes more of a place to practice than a place to prove yourself. Before I go, I should go over how to be a good player at a tournament. Arrive ahead of schedule. Aim to be there at least 5 minutes before sign-ups or casuals start. That way, if you're late, you won't miss the bracket. Be polite to people. Everyone is there to have fun and show their skill, and while a bit of trash talk is encouraged while the tournament is going on, you should aim to still be a decent human being while playing. Have good hygiene. There's going to be a bunch of nerds in that area, and some of you are going to get sweaty. Make sure to have a shower before and after the tournament and apply appropriate amount of deodorant to the respective areas. I can't believe I have to say this, but I've been to an anime con tournament, and fuck me, some of you guys stink. Please take a shower for once in your life. Make sure to thank your TOs. They put a lot of work into running this event, and it would mean a lot if they were at least acknowledged for that. And, finally, have a good time. You're there to play a video game at the end of the day, so don't take it too seriously. The likelihood is you won't win, but you'll get to see some cool plays along the way, and might even learn a thing or two. So, take a deep breath, play the best you can, say GG's, and find someone your skill level to run that back with. Enjoy your time, and go to your locals!